Hi, my name is Dave. I don't have a script, so I'm just going to be winging this off the top of my head, but I want to talk to you about Lyme disease. We live in Texas, and we're dealing with a lot of nasty little critters, fleas, mosquitoes, ticks, and chiggers. And I want to focus in on ticks. Now, you probably heard in the news, as I have, that somebody is dropping ticks from helicopters or airplanes. I actually do believe that that is the case. I have my reasons. I've done a lot of research. That's pretty much been my other job, is just researching things. I'm a big reader and a researcher, and there's some political and even spiritual things that are going on in the world today that motivates people to do stupid stuff like that, evil stuff like that. I will tell you, this is not medical advice. Nothing that I am saying to you today should be construed as medical advice. You need to do your own research, possibly consult your own physician. So I'm going to speak to you in terms of my experience and my wife's experience. We used to live in Colorado. Now we live in Texas. When we were still in Colorado, we both came down with a case of Lyme disease, and it was chronic Lyme disease. Now, there are doctors who claim there's no such thing as Lyme disease, and I think that that's absolute nonsense. I want to direct you to an extremely important documentary called Under Our Skin. It was produced by Chris Newby. She's been very, very active in researching this particular topic, Lyme disease. She has a second documentary called Under Our Skin Emergence. That's the follow-up. I recommend watching both of them. Lyme disease can kill you, and if it doesn't kill you, it can make you wish you were dead. Not that I'm, saying you should do anything if you're suffering from Lyme disease. There are solutions to the problem. It took us years to get over our case. My wife is still dealing with hers. She has what has been termed virilial dermatitis. That's what we believe it is. Doctors may disagree, but honestly, the doctors are indoctrinated into a certain system of belief, which they claim is based on science, but isn't always. Science, as far as medical science, is essentially run by the pharmaceutical companies, who have billions to gain by supporting certain narratives. That's an opinion. You can either accept it or reject it. So the reason that I'm talking to you about this is I have seen ticks in Texas. By the way, I have an undershirt on, and I'm going to show you something. All right. Now, Lyme disease, after a tick bite, is evidenced by what they call a bullseye rash. Now, what I'm going to show you is an early bullseye rash, and I believe I know what I'm talking about after going through all this stuff in Colorado. And you can agree or disagree that's what it is, but see, there's the bite in the middle, and then you're starting to get a ring around it. Now, I already have my prescription for doxycycline that I had called in. My doctor called it in this morning. And if this is allowed to develop, there should be a secondary ring develop around here. I don't plan to let it get that far. You don't always even develop a bullseye rash. You can still get Lyme disease without developing bullseye rash. But if you have anything that looks like a bullseye rash, you should really probably take it seriously. I'm not going to cover all the backgrounds as far as Plum Island or Lyme, Connecticut. There's plenty of material out there where you can do your own research. There's a fictionalized book based on reality called Lab 254. You might want to read through that. It's interesting. But definitely watch the documentaries Under Our Skin and Under Our Skin Emergence. The reason I'm producing this video primarily is for the people in my RV park, which I am sitting in now. As I look this way, I'm seeing many RVs. We're a long-term RV park. So in order to make them aware of the problem, the tick problem here in Texas, and I guess all over America, and to watch for bullseye rashes, check for ticks every night. I have two beautiful, well, I have 4 dogs, but I have 2 beautiful Anatolian mixes with long fur. I call them the blonde fuzzies, and I found some ticks on my female, and I don't know if I picked up a tick from hugging my blonde fuzzies, or if it was a field that I walked through last night when I was trying to track down an internet service problem, which we got fixed this morning. But I want to make everybody aware, if you need to be checking for ticks every day. And if you got to use a mirror, use a mirror. Or if you have a wife or whatever that can help you with that, check for ticks every day. If you see a tick, if you're bitten by a tick, you might want to research how to remove it. I've recently found people saying that using Vaseline or the end of a burned out match, because of the heat, to heat up its tail and get it to back out. According to this person, and it makes sense to me, it stresses the tick, and they basically vomit the contents of their internals into your bloodstream, which is obviously, for obvious reasons, not healthy. You can get medical tweezers online, or probably just regular tweezers. I like the fancy ones. You're supposed to go below the back of the head, all the way down to the mandibles, where they bite you, and grab onto it and gently pull, and until it lets go. Don't twist. Gently pull until it lets go. And if the head or the mandibles break off, your body should be able to take care of that, or go see your doctor. That's always I won't say it's always a good idea, because it's not. But anyway, without getting lost in the weeds, if you develop a bullseye rash, let me just say, since I have developed a bullseye rash, I went and got, or I'm about to get, a course of doxycycline. That is supposed to be, based on my research and reading, the thing. If you get it early, you got to get it early. If you don't get it early and you let it go, you can come down with a case of Lyme disease, which will make you suffer for years. Please watch the documentaries. Until they find a way to genetically engineer a way around the things that are known to be cures or preventatives, that is the only thing that I know that that is supposed to take care of it. So this is already too long. I want you to be careful out there. We live in a very wooded area. We're getting lots of rain right now. Thank God. And this is the season for coming down with fatal diseases, or potentially fatal diseases, or extremely injurious diseases. So just be careful out there, and I will talk to you later. Thanks.